If you love attacking rugby, pace and try scoring action, then this weekend's Noord Suid Tournament is one you don't want to miss. Today I'm breaking down 5 backline players you need to keep an eye on, players who can turn a game in a moment, create something out of nothing and really light up the weekend. So let's get into it. First up, we have Travis Pfeiffer from Polruus, and what a performance he put in last weekend against Affie, scoring 25 points, including 2 tries, 6 conversions, and a penalty. The way he plays really reminds me of New Zealand-style flyhalves because of how he runs and distributes the ball, and there are shades of players like Isaiah West, who played for the Blues and Hurricanes, as well as a touch of Carlos Spencer in the confidence and flair he brings to his game. Now, currently, Travis is one of 5 flyhalves in the SA Rugby Under-17 Elite player development squad, alongside players like Ethan from Bouillon, Louis Kuhn, and Jaden Viljoen, all of whom will feature at this festival, and I believe that he is a strong contender, not only for the Western Province and Craven Week jersey, but also for SA school selection later this year. I think what makes Travis so dangerous is his attacking mindset, as he has electric pace, backs himself with ball in hand, and is not afraid to take on defenders. And he also has a clean and accurate passing game that I really truly admire. He really thrives in broken play, so if you give him even half a gap, he will either take it himself or put someone else into space. And with Polruus playing such an attacking brand of rugby this season, he's going to get plenty of opportunities. So keep an eye on Travis this weekend, because he is always a threat to score or create something special. Next up is Ruan Genis from Monument, and he really put himself on the map last weekend with 2 outstanding long-range solo tries against Grey College, which were arguably 2 of the best individual tries you might ever see a winger score against Grey College. Now, Ruan played for the Lions Academy side last year, and he looks like an exceptional athlete with exceptional pace, long strides, and once he gets going, looks very, very difficult to stop. It'll be interesting to see whether he can produce the same kind of impact at the festival, especially against teams like Polruus, who showed some vulnerability out wide against Affie last weekend. And although he may not have been part of an EPD structure previously, those performances against Grey would have certainly caught the attention of selectors and scouts, in my opinion. Now, South Africa is currently blessed with outside backs, and you can see some of them at this festival. Keep an eye on Mendriano Abrahams, an EPD product from Menlo Park, and also an electric pocket rocket, Heliano Bierkes from Outeniqua. I've talked about him in previous videos, but Genis looks like a big match player. What really stands out for me about Genis is his ability to turn small opportunity into big moments like he did last weekend, and if Monument are going to cause problems this week, he is definitely going to be a key part of that. Okay, next up we have Rufagon Hendricks from Outeniqua, and the more I watch him, the more impressed I become, because he really reminds me of a Springbok Grant Williams with his speed and sharpness around the field. He represented SWD at Grant Como Week last year and has continued to develop nicely this season, already producing some excellent moments, including an awesome try against Nico Malan earlier this month and a brilliant chip kick assist against Paul Boisai last weekend for Bierkes to score. And he looks like a player who is pushing himself into strong contention for SWD selection and possibly even higher honors, although he does face tough competition from players like Liam de Villiers from Paul Boisai and Mikael Boyse, who you can also see at the Noord Suid Festival this weekend. For me, what makes Hendricks stand out is his understanding of the game, and he really reads situations well, clears rucks quickly and distributes cleanly off both sides, while also having serious pace and a strong finishing ability. He is a key part of Outeniqua's attacking structure and is often involved in their most dangerous moments, and because of his natural instincts and feel for the game, do not be surprised if he produces something very special this weekend. Next, we have Ethan from Bouillon from Stellenberg, who is currently the Western Province Craven Week flyhalf and SA Schools incumbent, and one of the most exciting playmakers coming through the system right now. He has excellent game management, reads the game very well, and consistently makes smart tactical decisions, which allows him to control the tempo of matches while distributing the ball effectively to bring others into play around him. Now, he's definitely once again in contention for both Western Province and SA School selection, but he faces strong competition from players like Louis Kuhn, Jaden Viljoen, and Travis Pfeiffer, all EPD members, and I think selectors will be watching these flyhalves very, very closely rugby at this tournament. Now, Van Biljon is the type of player who makes a team function because he creates space and brings others into the game, and he keeps everything ticking. And as a result, he definitely is the engine of this Stellenberg side. If he performs well, you can expect the whole Stellenberg team to follow, and there could be some big upsets on the cards this weekend. Finally, we have Eddie Mabane from Grey College, who has really impressed me in recent weeks because he looks incredibly quick, very athletic, and has shown some excellent touches this season. Last weekend, he scored a fantastic try against Monument, using a strong handoff before showing great pace to finish right in the corner, which highlighted both his power and speed. He has mostly played at centre and fullback this season, but he has represented Western Province at Craven Week at wing, so his versatility is definitely a big asset for Grey. Now, he has certainly done enough this year to put himself on the radar of selectors, although there is strong competition in his position in the outside centre berth, with players like Tian Basson from Paul Roos and also Ranzu Makabela from Nelspruit, both EPD players, also pushing hard for SA school selection. Now, I think Mabane is exactly what you expect from a Grey College back. He's powerful, skillful, and very difficult to stop once he gets going with extreme pace. Now, in short, Eddie's physicality and pace makes him a real threat in one-on-one situations, so expect him to be involved in some big moments this weekend. Now, those are a few backline players I'll be watching closely this weekend. Please let me know in the comments who I missed, and don't forget to check out my channel for full fixtures, results, predictions, and players to watch in SA Schoolboy Rugby.